What's going on, YouTube? We watching on right now. What I got this on CNN. I've been watching a couple of the channels today. Just checking out the. It says that any moment now, Harris speaks to nation after loss to Trump. Some people are criticizing her for taking too long to come out and say something. I was even critical of it, but I had to step back and think for a second. This is tough, man. Both sides, both parties spent a lot of money on the campaign. They spent a lot of money on their campaign, so both sides have spend some money, but particularly talking about Kamala. I really am not mispronouncing her name on purpose. If I am, I really don't know. I'm just going to say Miss Harris. So specifically talking about Harris, um, you know, I can understand. I'd be upset too. I'm a very competitive person. I don't like to lose, so I'd be upset too if I lost the election. She put a lot into this. She probably even believed she was going to win. To be honest with you, I thought she was going to win. I told people that I knew that she was going to win, but that's because, well, never mind. But I really thought she was going to win. But I see she's set to take stage any moment now. So in Washington, D.C. So somebody, like a speaker's coming up right now. Probably come to introduce her. I gotta keep my TV down low because I don't know if there's gonna be any. I don't want any copyright infringement struck on this video, and I still don't know how YouTube works as it pertains to all of that. I don't know how that works. If I'm gonna get copyrighted or whatnot. So I don't want this turned up. My TV turned up loud, but watch along. I think it's the CNN. I chose CNN because I I am not, again, as I said before, I'm not much of a politician. I don't care a whole lot for politics. I'm actually a student of history. I love history. I got into history around 2018, and so I've been a big history fanatic, trying to consume myself with history in my free time. And some of my free time, I try to take in a lot as much as I can about ancient history, more modern day history, and even current events, because current events turns into history, turns into modern day history, and 10 years from now type history. So this is the first year that I really got a little bit more, and I didn't even pay a lot of attention about the election until towards the end. I mean, I heard both sides taking shots at each other, and I seen the barbs on YouTube and stuff like that. But I regret that I didn't pay as much attention as I should have, because I'm so not into the bull crap. But I really am into history, and this is everything is history. Everything that happens is history. It's recorded, and so I vowed to pay a lot more attention to history. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just checking this out, and trying to pay attention to this stuff. So we'll see what Kamala has to say. We'll see what she has to say, and it'll be interesting. I can understand. Like I said, I can understand why she hasn't came out and said nothing. Yeah, it's a heartbreaking loss. She probably had to go to sleep too, to be honest. That's probably somebody. She probably went to sleep, man. She probably was so sad, so disappointed. Outside of the fact that I'm sure she was wired all day leading up to it. I highly doubt she slept much the night before. Then I wouldn't be able to sleep much the night before the election, and she probably stayed up really late. And then it could have been difficult getting back to sleep last night. It could have been difficult for her to get to sleep last night with the disappointment and everything. Maybe she had herself a nice swig of wine or something. I don't know, but yeah, just watching this right now, checking out to see what she's going to say. Hey, RJ, turn that down. But yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, what I was saying is I picked, that's what I was trying to say. I picked CNN for this because I believe CNN, if I'm not mistaken, is more of a, what do you call it, a left wing channel. They support the Democrats, whereas I believe Fox supports Republicans. And for this particular presidential election, again, I support none because I'm on the side of God. I'm on Christ's side, um, as it pertains to that. And they both don't support Christ. I don't really care what they say. They don't support Christ in their policies and in their actions. From what I see, I don't know them as individuals. I know what they show on TV, and they both don't support them, so I don't support them. But if I had no choice, and for some alternate universe, I was forced to vote, um, I would vote. I wouldn't vote Democrat right now, um, because I feel like Republicans are the lesser of two evils, and that sounds like an oxymoron. That sounds very hypocritical to say, coming from somebody that's a believer of the way. Because if it's me, I'm going, so you would elect someone evil because they're less evil than the other evil person? And my answer is no. That's why I didn't vote. Heck no. I didn't vote for a reason. The answer is no. I wouldn't. But again, in some alternate universe where I was forced to vote, it wouldn't be for Democrat. Maybe I would vote independent, or I would vote, Republican or something. And I'm not a Republican. I've never voted Republican. I've only voted one time, and I was raised Democrat. I voted Democrat one time based off solely on my race, and I probably would never vote a Democrat again while they are set up and have the world views that they have. I wouldn't vote Democrat again right now. Dogs, stop. I wouldn't vote Democrat again. No, 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 not right now. For a myriad of reasons. It's not just one reason. It's not just one policy they believe in. They got things that I support, that they policies that they I guess stand for. I mean, they wicked, but they got some policies that they stand for that I support, and they got plenty of policies that I do not support. Same Republicans, they got policies I stand that I support, and other policies that I can't relate to whatsoever. Which is why I don't support neither of them. I'm not going to pick the lesser of two evils because I ain't going to pick evil. You understand? I hope you understand what I'm telling you. I'm not picking evil. Evil is not just pitchforks and a horn and a red suit and a tail, and they say, "Hey, I'm satanic," or "Hey, I'm this devil word." That's not evil. Evil is anything that opposes. That is evil, but that's not the only form of evil. Evil is going to be anything that opposes God, because you got two sides of things. You got the holy side, which is what God is, and you got everything else. There's only two masters in this world you can serve. That's the Most High, God Almighty Himself, and that is the other side of it is it's the opposite of the Most High, and not an equal opposite. The devil ain't no equal opposite of the Most High. Let's get that straight. He's not an equal opposite of God Almighty. No, but he is opposite because he represents evil. That's what the other side represents. I don't care if it comes wrapped to you in a cheesy smile or if it comes to you with flaming red eyes. Evil is evil, y'all. And if you call yourself a believer, you can't support it. Dogs, stop. If you call yourself evil, you can't support it. That's it. Waiting for Harris to come out. Yeah, we're waiting on Kamala to come out. Yeah, I picked CNN though because I didn't want to be, because I at this current moment have more of a bias against the Democratic Party than I do against the Republican Party. I didn't want to watch a Republican channel. I'd rather watch a channel that can tell me a little bit more good and not just all this doom and gloom, horrible things about Kamala Harris. I know enough, I guess, what you would call horrible things or things I don't support about her or questionable things she said. As I'm looking away, I'm watching the TV, by the way. But I know enough about her. I've seen enough of her BS and her faking her identity and her faking her nationality and all this other garbage. I've seen a lot of it. So I really don't really see any more of it right now. I'd rather just kind of get something that's a little bit more mutual than bias. I don't like to form my opinion based off biases, honestly. I like if I have my own bias and I want to come to that conclusion on my own, not a bias someone gave me. Um, yeah. Yeah. But Harris ain't came out yet. She's not here yet. But should be. Hold on. But yeah, people. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I got a dog in the background playing with the toys. That's probably what y'all hear. But yeah, I'm gonna be dropping quite a few different types of videos, man. Today is just we going off the hotness of the day. This is what's hot right now. So that's what we that's kind of what we on right now. Just wanted to kind of put our opinion out there on it, speak about it. Like it was said that I believe it was the book of I'm trying to think, was it Luke? Yeah, it was Luke. Oh, Harris is out. But yeah, the book of Luke, the writer wrote and said, well, I'll get on that later. I want to see what Harris got to say. There she go with that $1,000,000 smile. Good to see she's still smiling. Get down. Good to see she's still smiling. I know she's tired and exhausted and exasperated, I have to imagine. Stop, dogs. Hopefully I don't get copywritten for this. But yeah, it's good she's out since she abandoned the party last night. Man. Oh boy. Chan Kamala. How many times she gonna say good afternoon? It is a good afternoon indeed. Telling my kid to keep his trap closed right now. I don't want to get copyrighted on no kid being in the video either. I'm just watching the TV, y'all.